Welcome to the new normal. I'm your host, Lisa Davis, aka Litecoin Lisa. And today is a special treat. Our friend and fellow community member, Kent, from Crypto Experiences by St. Jerome. You guys can find his YouTube channel. I will be sure to post a link in the description below, but you can also find a link for his referral code, or you can get, he'll tell you all about it. But basically, we're bringing you another option to have hard assets in your own possession with gold backs. And they just launched the gold backs for Oklahoma. And once you can see, I'm moving, but Oklahoma will always be my home and my heart. It's where I raised my babies. And I have a deep, deep love for Oklahoma. And can't tell you all about it. It's got beautiful artwork, and we're going to show you some of those and some other things right after this. So jump in the live chat, tell us what you think about it, and we'll hear from Kent from Crypto Experiences by St. Jerome right after this. Hi, Kent. Welcome to the show. Good to have you.
Well, thank you, Lisa. It's nice to be here.
Yeah. You have been a huge proponent of the gold backs, and you brought them to several meetups and made donations to not only Team Mighty, but to the Westwood Church, and really been a huge proponent of these gold backs. Tell us a little bit about your history with, I know you go to coin shows, and then you got into crypto. I'm assuming it went in that order, but tell us a little bit about your history with precious metals, and then how that led up to getting involved with gold backs.
Well, it really kind of goes back to Y2K and the millennium, bug.
Okay.
I started realizing how worthless fiat currency was, that it's just paper. And at that time period, we didn't have any crypto. So your only choices really were precious metals. And I always thought, well, the more fractionalized it is, the easier it is to barter later, especially with gold. If you have like an ounce of gold and you want to buy a loaf of bread, that doesn't seem like you can whittle off a little piece of the gold or so. So there's always a difficulty having fractional gold. The 1/10 ounce, it seems it's pretty small. It's about like that big in actual gold, but nowadays, going with fiat dollar, it's about $380 now. Yeah, so the gold backs are a way to use gold in fractional trade, and it's the smallest you can go. Now silver has some of that value, but even then, about the smallest you want to go is a dime, and dime's about $2 in a little bit right now.
Okay.
So, yeah, but what's nice about the gold backs is they kind of look like what you're used to with bills, but yet not at all, right?
Yeah, they're really beautiful. I mean, it's not like, doesn't have a bunch of old dudes with
You know how many dudes there are? 0.
No dudes. It's all women.
It's all women. Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah. And now the gold backs, I got introduced to it, I think it's been about 3 years ago or so. There's a oh gosh, I'm bad on the names right now. It's what getting old does that to you. But the CEO of Future Goldback met the CEO of Aurum, AURUM, which is like gold in Latin, at a prepper's place. And Jeremy, I remembered his first name, of the Goldback, he always wanted to do fractional gold, didn't know how to do it. But then that's what the man from Aurum was already doing, but not as currency. They had these, you've seen like bills with people on it and like that, they're gold color, but his are actual gold. And then that launched Goldback, because here's somebody that can make the product for it. And then Goldback became kind of distributor, and they run, how they work together. But Aurum actually makes them. The process is crazy. They have they get a big block of gold. I think it's pretty good size, and they got a chamber. Thing costs millions of dollars for this machine, and they put the block of gold in there and they lay a sheet of polymer down and whatever denomination you're going to use. And then lasers atomize the gold in little tiny, minute microscopic particles. And they make the patterns with those lasers and weigh the gold with those lasers.
So it's a form of 3D printing.
Yeah, it is. It is, but very, very flat, small level. It's about one atom deep, which isn't very deep. And then after they get the amount of gold they want on it, they slap the other sheet of polymer on top, and then they cut them to whatever individual bills they're doing on that. And so they're highly fungible, which I didn't know what that word meant, but it means that if you have one gold back and then you have a 50 gold back, this is 100, and you have 100 gold back. Well, 100 of those, one gold back, you'd have to have 100 of them to equal that 100 gold back bill. So there's 100 times more gold in the 100 than there is in the one.
Yes. So when you were showing me, you have this cool wallet, which you can purchase a wallet also from Goldbacks or from you.
Yeah.
Right? And there are little pouches, and the bills themselves are different sizes.
Right.
Unlike, the US dollar or the Fed notes are all the same size, made out of all the same little white linen or whatever paper they make it out of, but they just have different numbers on them. These are actually different physical size bills. These gold backs.
Yeah, so that 100 holds 1/10 of an ounce of gold. That's the most gold they put on a bill, and that's significant. And so, like I was saying before, the 10th ounce, $370, $380 or so for if that. Now, there's a big premium on these bills because of the utility of using them. Don't be scared off by that. But if you use them in commerce, and you're as long as gold goes up, you're going to keep actually making money just by using them, which is crazy that way. And the smallest one they put out now is a half. So that's 1/2000th of an ounce. That would take 200 of those to equal 1/100. So you got a half, a 1, brand new bill, a 2, a 5, a 10, a 25, a 50, and a 100. And they also did a 3 for Oklahoma that was a collector's edition trying to get merchants to join.
I didn't know that. I hadn't seen the 3.
And the 3 is now already trading at $279.
Stop it.
But it's graded. It's a graded item.
Okay. Share screen window. I wanted to share the half. I thought that was cool.
Yeah,
too.
the half, and the half's not crazy tiny, but it's like the gold content is 1/200th of the 100 because it's a half. It's a half gold back. So the one gold back is their main unit, and that's got about it's 1/1000th of an ounce, and it's about. I haven't looked lately, but it's about $6.70 or so in trade. And what's neat about these is there's I don't want to overboard it, but I think there's about 2,000 businesses that accept these right over the counter.
Well, in so many states during the Great Infection made laws where they backed their own state treasuries, and then they made laws that it was to make gold and silver legal tender again.
And that's why Oklahoma got it, because they have those laws. They went to gold-friendly states. So they start off Utah and Nevada, and there's a lot of businesses in Utah that accept these. And just while I'm thinking about it, you can make money by using them because you buy them at a discount from different distributors, and then when you use them, the merchants take them a little higher rate. So you actually make, say, 25 cents or 30 cents on a trade. So that's like a built-in discount by the merchant acceptance. So got off track. Where was I?
That's okay. I'm just trying to find the $3. I guess you didn't send me a picture of the $3.
No, I didn't. You can find it on the different distributors, but it's already in the collectible section.
Already in the collectibles.
Yeah, because they only gave it if you volunteered your business. They sent you one. There.
Oh, that's so cool. Okay.
Yeah. So, I was doing the states. So Utah and Nevada, and Utah has a lot of businesses, and it was Wyoming and South Dakota, and all of those first 4 bills were beautiful. They had different Native Americans on them and pioneers and different things, and then the 5th state was New Hampshire. So clear across the other side of the continent, you had them in New Hampshire, and so there wasn't any cowboys, but they had Native American, and one girl had like a squash on her head. It was like a hat. I mean, these are crazy kind of things. All women again, and the bills don't go horizontal; they go vertical. So that's another thing. That makes it hard to copy that too. And then they went to Florida, and Florida, that's when they expanded to all the extra, because they start off with a 1, a 5, a 10, a 25, and a 50, but now they added the half and the 2 and the 100. So that's in Florida. Did that in Florida ones, or the art stepped up another level, and they're beautiful. But then Oklahoma stepped up another level. They're just unbelievable. Now I heard that the older Utah and Nevada notes are going to be phased out, and they're going to bring in new artwork. So they'll be up there also.
The art is just really beautiful. It's significant to me that you mentioned that the art goes up and down, because when we look at, our country has been flying a war flag,
right,
as long as we can remember, which is the horizontal flag. And then just the other day, FLOTUS posted that the Rose Garden was completed, and to take note of the flag drains, tiles that were all around the perimeter, and they were in the direction of the peace flag. They were up and down. And it didn't click to me that these notes or these gold backs are in the direction of a peace flag until you just said that.
Now, I don't know if that was intentional, but it was definitely intentional. They did not want them to look like fiat currency. And they don't. They have the rectangular shape, but they're different sizes.
Yeah.
And the main color you see is gold. There's gold throughout. And when you turn them over on the back, there's no pattern, except it's like a photographic negative of the front. So that it doesn't have the artwork, but you can see all the gold making the shape. And that's part of its anti-counterfeit, because no one can really counterfeit that at all now. And speaking of anti-counterfeit, they just added a new feature. Well, I haven't tried yet, but in Oklahoma, they have, you take a UV light and shine on it, it's got a special way to tell it's counterfeit or not. It shines in a special way that you just can't copy.
Like a uranium dish, or that black light or whatever would do some kind of a watermark, or?
Yeah, it's kind of like a watermark, but it's even fancier. It's made especially to reflect that ultraviolet light in a special way.
Okay, I can't wait to get mine in.
Just speaking of that, for right now, you can get these, and we'll have links for them. But in Oklahoma's pre-sale right now. You're not going to get them right away. I don't even know how long. Now, I did pre-sales for Florida. It wasn't that long. I kind of forgot that I'd ordered them, and a week or two later, like, they showed up. I go, oh, that's cool. Yeah, and if you order from, there's different companies that do it, but if you order from the company, they'll keep you, informed of when they're shipping and all that.
Okay. Well, and tell us a little bit about, so we want to use your link.
Yes. That if you use your link, I get a little bit back, and it's not a lot, but then that it's not paid in currency, it's paid in credit in the store.
Okay.
So I can get more gold backs.
So he can get some gold backs as a kickback if you use Kent's link to get some gold backs. So if you guys are interested in getting gold backs, use Kent's link. It's the first link in this description of this video, and that's a great way to get some gold backs.
The businesses defy the gold. He's a little guy. I mean, he's a prepper type, and he's kind of running out of his garage, so to speak. But he does a great job of gold backs. He's one of the few that if you use a credit card, he charges you no surcharge, no 3% fee or anything. Oh. And then the shipping, if you get, I think it's $300, $299 in shipping, it's free shipping at that point. But right now, it's all free shipping. He's got a special deal, all free shipping. And then you get a 2% rebate back up to $10 off of it too. So so if you buy quite a few of them, you get like another $10 back in free shipping and no surcharge on a credit card.
That's pretty exciting.
He's a nice guy, and I interviewed him too. If you go back in my archive, I had an interview with him. Yeah, his name's Coda.
Coda.
And he's at least part Native American background.
Oh, I've seen him in the chat.
Yeah. Oh, you seen Coda? Well, I hope it's the same guy. Yeah.
I think so. That sounds familiar to me. So
yeah, so you have those 8. Oh, you got 7 states now, and Arizona's coming this year too. And I haven't seen any artwork. They like to hold on to that artwork, to do a big presentation. They'll slip out. This is what they're going to kind of look like, and they'll give you a little teaser.
I love it.
And then, as they get closer, then they start, more bills are appearing. And then I got noticed the other day, August 1st was the pre-sale started.
Very
And I went
good.
and picked up some and these are going to be more collectible in the future because they are what they call alpha. So they're the very first ones printed. And so the ones in 2025 are going to have more value collectively in, when it turns 2026, because they were the first.
And you've seen that over time with some of the other states where those very first bills or notes or gold backs have gained value and all that. So
yeah, I'd say the very first ones have at least doubled in value.
Yeah.
And that's just from being collectible. The gold is doubled too. So they're really like 4 times.
Yeah. So that's a great opportunity. And it's just something, part of U.S. history and what we're going through right now with the dollar collapse and this great transfer of wealth.
I just thought of something. Parenthetically, you can use cryptocurrency to purchase in these stores.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
So it's one way how do I off-ramp my crypto? Well, you can buy some gold backs.
That's really cool.
They do charge a little surcharge, but I think Defy the Grid, I'm speaking off the top of my head, but I think it's only like 1% or 2%. So it's not bad.
That's not bad at all. All right. So you guys, please go follow Crypto Experiences by St. Jerome. You'll find the link to his channel in the description of this video. He's a dear friend of ours, part of our community, and just an all-around great guy. And you can find that video that he's talking about on his channel with more information about the gold backs. And then you'll also find a link to for his gold back link in the description as well. I hope you are all doing really well. And I just wanted to share this experience with you guys and this opportunity because we're just all in the thick of it. All these distractions and all this drama is really about, the currency collapse. So.
Quick little for my channel. When I get 750 subscribers, I'm going to give out $50 in USD worth of probably Litecoin, and then $20 and $10 when I get to 750. So I'm at 7.
You're really close. You were what, 41 or 46?
Yeah, about 44 away, I think. 44. And my computer is out of whack right now, so it may take me a while to get that going again. But I should have a full video up within a few days from now.
Okay. Well, all of you watching, please go watch, like, and subscribe to our friend Kent. And we will see you guys next time here on The New Normal. Take care. Thanks, Kent.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.